Ladies and gentlemen, and the class of 2013, please be seated. Good evening. I'm Connor Haugen, the senior class president, along with our secretary, Kayla Melber, treasurer, Brianna Garza, and vice president, Mr. Mark Hasselmeyer. We would like to welcome family, friends, and the class of 2013 to our commencement ceremony. It is our pleasure to introduce all of our guests sitting on stage. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Guests, please stand as we read.
Last, and certainly not least, are the class sponsors for the class of 2013. Mr. Tom Smales, Mr. Mark Brook, Mr. Mike Dyer, Mr. Satini Leofau, Mr. Derek Widmeyer, and Mr. Scott Jones. Please give these people a round of applause.
You guys may be seated. Should I wait for them? In a little while, we'll be the first graduating class that had the opportunity to attend Rocky Mountain High School for 4 years. I'm not sure about all of you, but I think it's pretty cool. We had an extra year than the graduating classes before us to meet new people, try new things, make mistakes, and to make memories that will stick with us for the rest of our lives. Every Monday and Thursday, we had verbal announcements to let us know what was going on during the week. And then our student body president would have their own unique sign-off. I believe that there are underlying messages in each of those sign-offs that we should take with us as we move our way through our next chapters in our lives. Freshman year, Tyler Jansen's sign-off was, "Happy trails, Rocky." To me, this meant enjoy the trails that life leads you on. We have many years ahead of us, and as Bob Marley reminds us, open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied with the life you are living? Our sophomore year, Casey Darling's sign-off was, "Have you had your caffeine today?" We all knew Casey was a little obsessed with Starbucks and coffee in general. But I believe that she reminded us to do what we gotta do to start our day out. We don't wanna wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and we cannot forget what SpongeBob taught us. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Riley Johnston's sign-off last year was, "Make it happen." This will always remind me to make the best of every day we have and to make my goals and my dreams become a reality. All it takes is positive attitude and a little effort. And this year, a very important sign-off came from our very own Shane Wagner. I hope that every one of you sitting in front of me right now never changes who you truly are and never cares too much about what people think of you. We are all unique in our own ways, and that's what makes you, you. Let your freak flag fly.
All of us have something inside of ourselves that makes each one of us keep going through life. This is our own center that makes you, you. Every one of us has our own different center. Your center is your internal motivation to accomplish things in life to your full potential. Once you figure out your true center, Your life will feel more complete because you will have something to live for. All of us can find our center if you're willing to. If you have a hard time trying to find yours, then think of what makes you, you, and different from everyone else in this arena. Everyone has an internal motivation within themselves, whether it's compassion for others, love, or being helpful. I promise that all of you can find your own center, because Jack Frost in Rise of the Guardians found his. And we all know he's the most stubborn person ever. So I challenge all of you to take time out of your life and find your center. Once you find your center, you will live your life to the fullest potential and accomplish great moments in your life.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight. This mic. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship, but it is not this day. This day, we look at the time ahead of us. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. But we must balance that time, because we all know all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. We must remember that life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. You know, my mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Even the wise cannot see all ends. But you teach me, and I'll teach you. Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. There is some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. May the odds be ever in your favor as we go to infinity and beyond.
Class of 2013. These past 4 years have been the best years of my life. There's nothing that I could tell you at this point that I'm sure you haven't already heard or learned over the past 4 years. Each of my fellow officers who have spoken before me have given you their own pieces of wisdom and advice. I have but one request for you all. Do not be afraid of greatness. I would like to introduce Anna Auerbach and Branson Hogue, who will sing the song, Time of Your Life, Here's to Us.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
We could just go home right now, or maybe we could stick around for just one more drink. Oh yeah, let's get another bottle out, sit right down and talk this out with just one more drink. Oh yeah, here's to us, here's to love, all the times that we messed up. Here's to you, fill the glass, 'cause the last few years have gone so fast. Let's be
unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. And it's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of
Here's to
your
us,
life.
here's to love, all the times that we messed up. Here's to you, fill the glass, 'cause the last few years have gone so fast. Oh, let's give 'em hell, wish everybody well. Here's to us, here's to us. Here's to all that we missed and to all that we kissed and the biggest mistakes that we just wouldn't break. For us breaking up without us breaking down, do whatever goes our way. Here's to us, here's to love, all the times that we messed up. Here's to you, fill the glass, 'cause the last few years have gone so fast. Oh, let's give 'em hell, wish everybody well. Here's to us, here's to us, here's to
It's
us.
something
Here's to love,
unpredictable,
all the
but in
times
the
that we
end is
messed up.
right.
Here's
I
to
hope you
fill
had
the
the
glass,
time of
'cause
your
the last
life.
few years have gone so fast. Oh, let's give 'em hell, wish everybody well. Here's to
I hope you
us,
had the time of your
here's to
life.
us.
You had the time of your life. And it's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Are beautiful. Before I begin today, though, I'd like to take a moment to honor our principal and mentor, Tom Lopez. Tom, thank you for your 37 years of service in education and 10 years as Rocky's principal. Let's give Mr. Lopez a round of applause. And while we're at it, a round of applause for you guys too, the class of 2013.
And now, let's make this official on the record. The district hereby certifies that the Rocky Mountain High School graduation class of 2013 has fulfilled all the requirements as prescribed and set forth by the Poudre Board of Education and the state of Colorado. Now, distinguished row sponsors, I ask you to present diplomas to each student of the class, recognizing their achievements and certifying to all present that they are proud graduates of Rocky Mountain High School, class of 2013. Congratulations.
Randall Keith McConnell. Caitlin Jean Drips. Kelsey Ryan Steffens. Taylor Deanne Johnson. John Kenneth Travers. Justin Troy Schiller. Ryan Fraser Wilmot. Madeline Marie Lynch. Corey Austin Vernon. Raven Marie Guerrero Dixon. Kelsey Elizabeth Hennig. Megan Alexandra Larson. Kyler Alexander Schmidt. Brittany Merrill Cabasta. Gabriela Teresa Trujillo. Andy Keiko Heath. Bridget Yvonne Trujillo. Adam Nicholas Bonnerts. Cooper Allen Hisgen. Nicholas Paul Bruner. Krista Rochelle Arnold. David Andrew Mitchell Crownover. Mark Calder Hasselmeyer. Brianna Elizabeth Garza.
Miller. Jamie Noel Stroop. Mallory Ann DeVore. Sarah Lavon DeLise.
Gabrielle Ann Bingaman. Tanner John DeVore. Cassidy Lee Joseph.